Hey everyone, it's Rose, and that's Cher, and today I'm going to be reacting to Amy's Life Journeys video titled Starting to Love the New Normal, ... So let's go ahead and we'll jump right into it. What? So before we get into this video, I wanted to start with saying Amy has been uploading like every day, if not twice daily for the last few days. I haven't reacted to those, but I wanted to react to this one. Her video from yesterday, if you haven't watched it and you don't want to watch it on her channel, Alex is Shook reacted to most of it, so it's on his channel. I'll link the video down below. I'm not going to react to it. She got pretty emotional in it and was crying for a lot of it, so I don't want to react to that. I don't feel right reacting to her crying for a majority of the video. Her family was trying to go on a walk. She went like 5 minutes and had to turn around and come back because she couldn't make it. She was saying that she felt self-conscious because she thought people were watching her. She is angry at herself for letting her get to this point. She also, of course, blamed it on comments that she's gotten, so kind of pulled an Amber Lynn and turned it around and made it our fault too. But as I was watching this, I really just kept thinking over and over and over to myself, I hope that this is her rock bottom. I hope that this is now the beginning of like a journey to success instead of just like this like floating in limbo like she's been doing since this beginning of January, where we were starting this weigh-in Wednesday and this weight loss challenge and all that. So I do in fact hope that this is a rock bottom and a turning point for her. But what I will say is that we've seen it happen for Amber many times where she's been on film crying and we're like, yeah, this is a rock bottom, and then it's just things return right back to normal in the next video. So this is the video I'm reacting to today is the video that has come out now directly after this crying video that she had put out. So let's go ahead and we'll get this video started. I am going to bump the playback speed up to 1.25.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday. Almost had Wednesday. Not yet. Not quite yet. Today is Tuesday, and today was a very, 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 very successful day. So to kind of fill you in, I first want to say thank you again to everybody and all of your amazing support for yesterday's video. You know, I think going back and reflecting on that video that I made yesterday, I asked myself, like, Amy, why are you, skin, I'm like, what is on my lip? What really is triggering the tears, the crying? And it was just the only thing I could keep coming up with is the fact, and which I had mentioned yesterday, that I'm so just disappointed within myself. And I guess you could say,
because it's not only affecting her, it's affecting her family, it's affecting her kids, it's affecting her being able to go out and do things with her family. Because there she is having to watch her family walk away from her as she has to sit in a chair because she can't walk anymore. And I can't even imagine how that feels. But like I said, I hope this is a turning point. This is a rock bottom to realize that she needs to do this not only for herself, but for her kids, so she can watch her kids grow up. She can watch her kids have their own kids. Like, these are all things that need to happen and start happening now.
A pity party, you know, I mean, because I wanted to do something and I couldn't, and I seen it firsthand yesterday where my weight really is affecting me by not being able to do things that I truly, honestly, in all regards, desire to do with my family. So it just really brought me to that emotion where all I could do was just cry it out, because that was the only thing that I could do at that time. Now, I've seen people comment, you were faking, there's no tears. Well, so there's a few things you can step back on. One is I have seen many people cry that don't have alligator tears dropping down their face. I've seen people cry and not have snot dripping down their face. It shouldn't matter if I am...
My whole thing, and Amber does this too, is like, well, you're saying I can't do this, but people do this, or just like in general comparing themselves to other people, or saying like other people do this, I should be able to do this, whatever. just all you had to do if you really wanted to address those comments or just be like, well, I was crying, so I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know, whatever.
With tears or not with tears, I think it's just sad that people have to go to the lengths to say that I am lying about my crying. Like, I mean, it doesn't, at this point, it's not going to matter whether I'm laughing, crying, screaming, kicking, succeeding. There are just certain people on my channel that just, they will never see different. And like I said the other day in my Q&A, if people want to see a sheep purple, they're going to see a sheep purple. Even though the sheep...
Yeah, I didn't watch that Q&A. It was an hour long, so I wasn't signing up for that.
See the color purple, they're gonna see the color purple. There's nothing that we can do to make them see different, because it's everybody's own individual thing, and everybody has their own hangups, everybody has their own
Amy the philosopher, everybody.
But you can never change somebody's outlook unless they are willing to allow someone to give some feedback and for them to accept it and possibly apply it. But if they can't, then, or they don't want to, then there's nothing that you as a person can do to make them see different. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there, that it's my job to worry about myself, and it's my job to just focus on me.
Yes.
And anything else that happens, that has nothing to do with me. I cannot be responsible for how people are going to take my videos. I can't be responsible for the way people feel about my videos.
But you are responsible for how you portray yourself online and what you show of yourself online. So, yeah.
Feel about me. All I can do is be responsible for myself, put my story out there because that's what I choose to do, and however people want to cut it up and digest it, that's just kind of their own thing. That's their issue, not mine. So I just, again, wanted to highlight that I appreciate all of the support. I have had so many people message me and apologize for, maybe saying things that weren't nice or not having, the support behind me that they should have had. And, at this point, my response to you would be, well, I can't blame people for feeling the way they do about me in a negative way, because I have not shown any type of progress yet in this journey.
Yes.
So of course there are a lot
hasn't
of people
shown anything. If she's gained weight since January, since this whole weight loss challenge thing started in January. If I'm remembering correctly, I was told she started around 471, and if I'm remembering correctly, on last Wednesday's weigh-in, she weighed in at 478. So we're 7 pounds up from January when this weight loss journey was supposed to start. So yeah, people are upset about that, and people are going to express their negative opinions about that on your channel because you've come out and said, hey, I'm doing a weight loss journey, blah, blah, blah. And then here we are, how many months? 4 months into the year? Yeah, 4 months into the year, and we're up 7 pounds. So, yeah.
Yeah, she's just another one of them. She's, just doing this for views. She's trying to do this for money, which, that's something good that comes with it is, sharing my story. I do get paid for that.
Basically admitting, I'm doing it for the money.
And I love my job, but, I think everybody that has a job, there's somebody in your job that you just don't click with. And unfortunately, because with my job, clearly, I have 5,500 people that are watching me and, taking in my story and listening to it, that I'm going to have, 5,500 people's opinions. So I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to live up to everybody's expectations. But I think as people continue to watch me and continue to see that I am really trying and that I am pushing as hard as I can for this, I think in time I can possibly grow a lot more supporters rather than...
Here's the thing. She's started boasting this new normal, loving the new normal, blah, 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 whatever. She put out a video working out right after her first workout video that I reacted to, where she had obviously watched my video and taken some of the advice and tips on her form and stuff. And the title of that was something about the new normal, or the new routine. But this has maybe been 5 days maybe pushing a week that we're starting this new journey and this is the new me. And like, unfortunately, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic and a little skeptical that this is her new normal when it hasn't even been a week yet. So I need to see some consistency before I'm going to believe that she's pushing hard and like giving it her all. I know that sounds really mean and harsh, but it's we watch Amber do this all the time, and then we go right back to normal. And I know I'm comparing her to Amber, but I feel like it's a very similar situation. So, yeah.
That are questioning how serious I am. And for the ones that just never come around, well, there are just ones that, honest to God, they just look into the negative and that's it. And I'm so sad that there are people out there, but there are people out there like that.
I do want to say I am giving her props. Her workouts seem like they're really hard and that she's, you know, pushing herself and like giving the effort. And it's great that Ollie is like there supporting her and helping her through it. And so I do want to give her that credit, is that what she's showing us she's doing is great, and I'm proud of her and I'm happy for her, and I want this to continue. I'm not saying don't keep doing this. I want this to be your new normal. So keep doing it, girl. Keep doing it.
Continue to share my story, because I think that, you know, just like yesterday, Ollie was kind of hesitant on showing my struggle at the walk. And I was like, no, I need to show this part.
Yeah, in the video shows herself walking up like a hill or an incline in her little neighborhood and then coming back down. So you do get to see her walking. She does get up at the end and walk again.
This is everything that I am doing that comes to this right here, where I am at, where I'm up against a hard rock, because this is something I have to climb over and I have to do it by myself. But I want to show on my channel, look, I'm doing it, and there's a lot of people watching, because they also are desiring to make those big changes. And there's some that are already doing that, and they just...
Here's another thing I want to say, is that unlike Chantal, unlike Amberlyn right now, she is taking this time that everyone is home and Ollie is home to help her and using it to her advantage to really push herself and try and put the effort in to lose the weight, where Chantal and Amberlyn are like using it as an excuse or are so anxious about it and anxiety ridden, at least Amber, that they're like, no, forget the weight loss, where Chantal is being Chantal and going back and forth and being like, I'm going to do mukbangs or whatever. So I do also want to give Amy credit in the fact that she is the only one out here right now showing us any effort, at least.
Keep rooting me on and saying it's good and you're doing amazing. And so I just, again, want to say thank you. I really feel like the video yesterday meant a lot to a lot of people. And that was just my point, was to share my story. And
I hope she'll go back and watch that video today, when she wants to like throw it all out the window.
Yesterday I didn't work out, but I did my walk. Even though, so I did the hill twice. So I went up at that time, I didn't record. I came down, I didn't record. But when
okay, wait, is she trolling? Did she just say heel instead of hill, but she'll say mill instead of meal? Did that just happen? I swear to God, she just called the hill a heel. I swear to God. Oh, God.
Time and back down, that's when I recorded. So technically yesterday, I ended up walking about 20 minutes total.
That's good.
No, 10 minutes total. Sorry, not 20 minutes.
Well, that's still good. Still doing something.
Between going up and back down, it was roughly about 5 minutes. So 10 minutes of walking yesterday, and I know that's not a lot, but you know what? That's a lot in my book, because that's more than I have done in a long time. So today I decided, you know what? I am going to do a workout this morning in the house. So we got up, I got ready, and I told Ollie, I said, you know what? I think today I'm not going to record. I want to just wear a tank top and be comfortable, because it's just, today is just one of those days that I just wanted to be comfortable. So we did.
I know that she'll never do it, but I kind of just want to see what her hair looks like, just for curiosity's sake.
My workout, because of the fact that I just wanted to be in a tank top, you know, my workout pants and not have to worry about covering. But I will say that, excitingly, I was able to push myself even that much harder with my boxing. So what I did was, instead of doing 10 punches and sitting down because I was dying, I did 10 punches, I stopped, but I didn't sit down, I stood up. And then a few seconds later, I went in and I did 15 punches. I stopped, waited a second, rested my arms. Then I went back in, I did 40 hits, and then I sat down for a few seconds, let my body rest for just a minute, got back up, did 10 rest, 20 rest, 40 rest, and then then I sat down, and then the last time I went up, I did 50 one time. So, I mean, if you put the math together, that's how many punches I did today. And since I began doing this, which was only a week and a half ago, I think it was a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. No, a week ago, because Ollie just said today it's been a week. I was only being able to do like 10 punches, and then I sat down. And then I come back up and do 10 punches. And I did that like maybe 3 times, and then I was like, I'm done. Like, my arms are hurting, I am done. And then I was taking the dumbbells and doing my little setups to where now I am on the couch, going all the way down, coming back up, but not coming up all the way. So I'm just kind of coming up gradually, come back down, gradually, come back down. And that way it works my muscles even that much more. But I ended up doing, let's see, how many was it? 12 times 2 times, and then I did it 9 times, and by the time I got to 9 or 10, 9, I was just like, okay, I'm done. I can't, nope. And then we got the stretch bands out, and we hooked them up to the handle of my back door, and I did some rows like this to work this part of my arm, the dumbbells going up, so it was all this part. I definitely felt it today. It felt really...
Rows work your back, not your arm, just... I gotta throw some critique out there, right, guys?
But it felt even better because I could see that just today I pushed myself so much further than I have, and I did so much less sitting than I have done. I was gonna walk this afternoon, but then I decided, you know what, I think I'm not going to. I think today's workout was enough. I think I need to let my body just relax. And then we'll get back into it tomorrow. But I am I'm committed 100%. And now it's really focusing on my nutrition. To be honest with you guys,
she really needs to focus on that if she's going to be successful in the weight loss. The exercising is great, but the nutrition needs to be an important aspect of it too.
Healthy as I knew how to be healthy. But I know that it's not...
I'm still confused because she supposedly had a nutritionist. What happened to the nutritionist, Amy? I'm so confused.
A huge part of why I'm not losing weight. But this week, I've done more watching of my nutrition.
What does that mean?
Incorporating nights of fish and vegetables. Okay. Just doing what I could to be the best that I can be. And, small changes are going to become a huge difference in my life. And so I am just taking it one day at a time. No, I'm not saying I'm going and eating fast food and stuff. So I'm not. But I'm just taking it one day at a time.
And that's all you can do, girl.
I make it, I will say that I did get on the scale today, and I will say that I was down a little bit. I'm not down as much as I thought I would be down. Like, I legit, when I got on, I was like, are you kidding me? And I seen a little bit of the frustration attitude kind of coming towards me, like, God, I'm working so hard. I'm working my butt off, and this is it.
Well, and that's the other thing I fear, is that someday, if she continues to work this hard, for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then there comes a point where she plateaus or the scale stops moving, and she'll just sabotage herself and be like, well, it's not working anyway, screw this, I'm going back to the other way. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that she kind of gets out of her head as far as what the number on the scale says. If she sees that she's feeling better and clothes are fitting better or whatever it might be, even if the number on the scale isn't changing, she's making positive improvements for her life and for her health in general, even if the scale isn't necessarily reflecting that.
You know what, Amy, but you're doing it, and that's what matters. The scale can go down 1 pound a week if that's what it's going to be. But as long as you are giving your 100, then there's nothing more you can do but keep showing up, doing what you got to do, and what happens with the scale is going to happen with the scale. We can't, we're not going to sit there and, pry the scale to be something different, because obviously that's not going to happen. But I did tell Ollie, though, I really do want to purchase another scale because I really think this one is kind of goofed. I personally think so, because I changed the batteries and it's doing a lot more of that shifting. So when I stand on the scale, I feel like the numbers are moving a little bit too much and too far. Like it will go down to 350 and then come back. Oh, I don't know. I really think that I'm probably going to get a new scale at some point. I would like to do it this month if possible. So I'm
Girl, buy a new scale and write it off on your taxes. If you're really going to film yourself once a week, you say it's for your YouTube channel. Financial advisor Rose coming to your service.
On and seeing what's out there. I mean, I don't want to spin an arm and a leg, but I also do want a scale that is going to be accurate. So anyways, I think I'm going to cut it here, you guys. I am so tired from working out earlier, and I think I'm going to go and sit down and watch the news for a little bit, but everybody is having...
Why are you watching the news, man? It's terrifying. Stop it.
Tomorrow is Wednesday weigh-in, so I will definitely be dropping my weigh-in, and I don't know what kind of exercising I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do the walking or the workout in the house, but either way, I'll be doing something, and I think tomorrow I'll probably film it. So anyways, take care, you guys, and I will check in with you guys again tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, so some final thoughts. I am not going to react to every single workout that Amy puts up on her channel. Just a heads up for all of you. If recording her workouts is what's going to keep her accountable, I think that's a great thing to do. But I won't be reacting to all of them. The time I started filming this video, her weigh-in wasn't up, but I'm guessing it'll be up before I get this video uploaded. So the weigh-in Wednesday reaction will be happening, but it probably won't be until Friday or this weekend because tomorrow I am going live on Brianna Fitness's channel to do a live Ambercast on her channel. I will leave her link down below, so come check it out tomorrow. We'll be on there at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, so come hang out with us. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing more from me, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload. I always leave my Twitter and Instagram link down below so you can follow me over there if you'd like. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will see you in the next one.